All right, good day guys, and welcome to Manasseh Crypto again. Now in this video, very quickly, I want to be telling you about 5 airdrop that will be listing in the month of September, which you don't want to miss. Now I remember the last time I did a video about the dogs airdrop. So many of you actually faded the dogs airdrop, and the dogs airdrop ended up cooking massively, and it paid a lot of people good amount of money. And right now I am here again to tell you about 5 legit airdrop that will be listed in the month of September, and you don't want to joke with any of these airdrop. Now, the very first airdrop I'm talking about right now is the Amstar Combat. Okay, now the Amstar Combat, it's like one of the biggest airdrop in the world, and then there is a lot of anticipation for the Amstar Combat airdrop. Now, the Amstar Combat token is no longer a news that it will be launching on the 26th of September, which is like in just 2.5 weeks from now. Now, I believe that so many of us are actually currently mining the Amstar Combat right now. But if you're not mining the Amstar Combat, then this is like a wake-up call for you to wake up and take your mining or farming very serious, because the Amstar Combat is a very big token. It has been listed on OKX. Now, if I click on my Amstar Combat dashboard right here on the withdrawal section, you will see that OKX and Bybit has actually listed the Amstar Combat, and we are currently waiting for Binance to list this airdrop. So if you haven't started the airdrop, it is not too late. You can actually start mining the Amstar Combat within the time frame of these 3 weeks that is left for the token to get launched. You can also get something from the airdrop. Now, I remember from the docs airdrop, some people actually joined in 3 days to the airdrop launch, some just few days, like some even actually joined, let's say, a day to the launch of the docs airdrop, and they were able to perform some tasks on the platform, and they connect their wallet, and they were able to make as little as $10. Now, do not be intimidated, or do not feel bad that we are not taking your Amstar Combat very seriously, or you didn't start earlier on. You can still start right now, and you can make massive money from the Amstar Combat token launch. Now, guys, the next airdrop I'm going to be talking about is the X Empire. It was formerly known as the Mox Empire, but now known as the X Empire. Okay, now the Mox Empire is another airdrop that so many people are looking down on. Okay, but this airdrop has a lot of potential, and it is going to be a very massive airdrop when it gets to finally launch. Okay, now the X Empire will be launching in the next 19 days. As of the time I'm making this video right now, this airdrop will launch in the next 19 days. And if you haven't started the Mox Empire, it is not too late to start the Mox Empire. Like the example I made earlier on, some people who joined the DOS airdrop just few days to the launch also got some tokens. Okay, now this is how you play your Mox Empire. For those of us that are new to the platform, basically you have profit per hour, same as the Amstar Combat, and then you have your coins right here. Now, they have brought out their criteria for this airdrop, and they listed 3 things that you must take into consideration. The first thing is your profit per hour. The second thing is the number of friends, or let me say referrals, that you have on the platform. And then the last thing is your cards. Okay, you must improve your cards. So just like the Amstar Combat, where you get to buy cards and boost your profit per hour, you can also do the same thing on the Mox Empire. When you click on the improve icon right here, you get to buy cards. Okay, and when you buy those cards, you'll be able to boost your profit per hour. So guys, you can actually get on board and start immediately, and I'm telling you guys, you're gonna partake of this airdrop, as it's gonna get listed very soon. Okay, the next airdrop I'm gonna be talking about is the Bloom, or what people call Blom. Okay, now Blom doesn't matter. Okay, now the Bloom airdrop is this is how the interface looks like, and I'm particularly interested in this particular project. Why? Because the CEO of this particular airdrop is the ex-manager, or let's say the ex-CEO of Binance. We all know Binance. Binance is like the biggest trading app, okay, in the world. And then you can imagine that the ex-manager is the owner of this airdrop. This goes out far to show you how legitimate this airdrop is. Okay, now if you come to your Bloom airdrop, okay, now this is how it looks like. when you log in on your dashboard, all you have to do is to claim. Now when you claim right here, the next thing you want to do is to click on start farming, and then this particular point is farms for 8 hours. Let me click on start farming so that you see. Now when I click on start farming, sorry, my phone is lagging because of our network. Now you can see that it is showing me that I will be able to claim again in the next 8 hours. So it is very, very easy. Now, particularly aside from farming, the next you want to do on the Bloom airdrop to earn more points is when you click on your earn section right here, you get to perform all of these tasks right here. Okay, perform all of these tasks right here. You either watch videos or answer questions or do whatever task that has been given to you right here. And when you do them, you get to earn more Bloom points. Okay, now the last way you can be making money from more points from the Bloom airdrop is to play all these drop games. Okay, so you can see we have a drop game right here. All you have to do is to avoid all these bomb. This is the bomb right here. Avoid the bomb, and then you just keep tapping to get more Bloom points. Okay, now when you tap on this white feature right here, it gets to freeze the entire game, and then you tap. So it's as easy as that. Okay, now the Bloom airdrop is a very, very sure and legitimate airdrop that's going to cook massively. And if you're not doing the Bloom airdrop, then you have to start doing the Bloom airdrop right now. Okay, now the next airdrop I'm talking about is the major. Okay, now this particular airdrop, many people have been mistaking this airdrop for Telegram stars, which is not. Okay, this is not the Telegram stars. Now let me open my major so that we'll see what I'm talking about. Now the major does not have a specific date yet, but they have actually speculated that they will be listing towards the end of September. Okay, now let me open my major so that you see what I'm talking about. Now the major airdrop also is a Telegram based airdrop. Now I want you to understand something very quick right here. You see Notcoin, you see Docs, you see Blum, and you see Major. These airdrops are Telegram based airdrop. Okay, and you don't want to joke with any airdrop that is called a Telegram based airdrop. Okay, it has potentials to actually grow big. Now if you remember when Notcoin launched at about $0.001. Okay, but now Notcoin is about $0.008. Okay, so you don't want to joke with any airdrop which is called Telegram based airdrop. Now this is how you play your major. Your major is very, very simple. First you want to do is to click on the end section right here. When you click on the end section, you will get to perform all these tasks right here. When you perform these tasks, you will earn more major points. Okay, now when you come to your game session right here, the next first there are a lot of things you can do. You can actually click on the swipe here. You get to swap all these coins right here. When you play them, you swipe them, and then it's as easy as that. Now when you come to this particular session right here, what you do here is to spin. Okay, basically you spin, and then when you spin you get more major points, and you get to spin after every 8 hours. It's as easy as that. So guys, you don't want to fade this airdrop. I want to advise you guys to stop fading airdrop. Many of you actually faded dogs airdrop when I told you guys to do the dogs airdrop, and so many of you ended up regretting why you did not participate in the dogs. I personally made close to $200 from the dogs airdrop, and I could have even made more. Okay, now do not always fade airdrops. Now last airdrop I want to be talking about is the Cartizen. Okay, now I know many of you have actually heard about the Cartizen airdrop, and there is a lot of boosts in the internet space, in the crypto space, concerning this Cartizen. Okay, now the Cartizen is another airdrop that is going to cook massively. Right now guys, if I go to my BitGet exchange right here, if I go to my pre-market and I click on Cartizen right here, you will see that Cartizen is going with a pre-market price of 0.5 USDT. And guys, that's massive. That's very, very massive. Okay, now this airdrop, if this airdrop gets to actually list at 0.5 USDT, even though we all know that pre-market price, they are not the certain price that they will get to actually list at the end of the day, but pre-market actually gives you an insight into how much the airdrop will get released at the end of the day. Now, right now, guys, the Cartesian airdrop is going to be listing on the 20th, and distribution will start on the 21st of September. Now, as at the time I'm making this video, it is we have just 11 days left for you to participate in this particular airdrop. And the airdrop have stated that they will be distributing tokens to all of their users except those in the tier 1 level, which is the first level, okay, which is very, very easy to actually leave that level. Now, this is how to play the Cartesian, because there are a lot of people that up to now they don't even know how to play the Cartesian, and they are so confused about the Cartesian airdrop. Now, all you have to do in the Cartesian airdrop is just to merge cards together, cards that have the same number. Now you can see right here, I have 6 and 6. All I have to do is to drag this 6 to where 6 is, drag this 6 to where 6 is, and so on and so forth. It's as easy as that. Now the next thing you want to do is to click on the end section right here, and then you perform the tasks that are in the particular area. So you see there are a lot of tasks right here. You just have to perform all these tasks and earn more card points for yourself. Okay. Now they have actually brought out their criteria for distribution of this particular token, and they listed 3 criteria. The first thing is your profit per second. Now this is your profit per second under this green icon right here. You have to do every possible thing you can do to boost your profit per second, more like profit per hour in airdrop like Hamster Combat and Mox Empire. Okay, now you have to boost your profit per second, and then you must have a good number of referrals, at least 3, at least 3 referrals. And then the last thing you want to have is to do your check-ins. Now when you click on the end section right here, you will see something like check-in. Okay, now you need just 0.0003 USDT or ton to actually perform this particular task. So it's very, very easy. You can just get to fund your wallet with about $1, and then you just get to perform this particular task to check in to your Cartesian airdrop every day. So guys, those are the airdrop that will be listing in the month of September. There are actually much more airdrop that will be listing in this month, but I've actually filtered the most lucrative and the most legitimate airdrops that I'm so sure will be paying you massively. And I don't want you guys to fade it, because I'll be coming back here again to make another video when these airdrops get to finally list. And the most recent one which we're actually anticipating is the Cartesian. Okay, the Cartesian, the Mox Empire, and the Hamster Combat. So guys, do not fail this airdrop. Take them very, very seriously, and I will come back again to share testimonies of how you all be celebrating to our cash out very, very soon. Okay. Now, if you are coming to the channel for the first time, this is Manasseh Crypto. In this channel, all I do is to bring you guys updates about cryptocurrency airdrops that will make you massive money. So if you haven't subscribed, do it to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend it, so that YouTube recommend this video to other audience. Do it to support your boy by going to the comment section and dropping a comment. That will encourage me to do more videos like this. Thank you, and see you in my next video.